morning all. So this is about my excuse me, my 9th time going for my chemo now, 9th week. And the reason why I'm driving today is because normally I would take the bus, but there's so much COVID and there's so much flus and colds about that I just don't want to risk being on a bus full of people. It just takes one person to have it and then the rest of the people get it, like, you know. So I'm actually going to drive up today and park in the hospital and then drive back. But yeah, plus I'll not have to go through the crap that I have to go through at the bus depot with buses being just taken off the line, like. But anyhow, update on Miley. Miley has an operation on Monday next. She has to have, they reckon that it's 4 teeth and the teeth are causing infection, so she's being put out, not for a very long period, but enough just to get the 4 teeth taken out. So yeah, a bit worried about that, but yeah, it has to be done, simple as that. £600, Jesus Christ, like. But anyhow, it has to be done. So that's the update on Miley. She doesn't know what's coming. God help her, like, but that's the way it goes. When you love the dog, you have to get these things done. She's sitting pawing herself, you know. So hold on a minute. Yeah, she's pawing away at her mouth, and that's a sign that her teeth's hurting her or annoying her in some way, like. So yeah, that's that. That's the update on Miley. Anyhow, nice dry day for the city. I'm going to call in to my mother's grave and put some fresh flowers on it, and also maybe my sister's grave as well. Okay, speak soon. As soon as you get the Spruce Field roundabout, it's always the way, bumper to bumper. Terrible. What do you do, bro? Get a wee chai latte first. Fridge water left. So just wait now to be called whenever my treatment comes down. It's been ordered, so it'll come down and then I'll be called in. Jeez, that waiting room's packed out. I mean, packed. Never seen it like that in my life. Honest to God. 1 and 2, they reckon nowadays. That's number 9 done now. And it's only what time? 1:30. Happy days. Happy days. Time to go home. Street where the Lady of the Nights used to stand. All along here. I think I believe it's all done online now. Here is the only free car parking space in the town. That's very hard to get. Just there where the white car is here on the left. That's the only free car parking space in the city centre. Yeah. Unreal. Get a parking space on the street sometimes, and then other times you just might not. Go with the flow of the day. No hurry. Look at that, look at that. Well, I was just lucky. Just lucky. Very lucky indeed. Yeah. It's me, parked up. Nice car there. Yeah. Great wee boy out there. Lovely.
That's my name at the top there.
That's your name at the top, is it? Is it now?
Yeah.
It is yours.
I swear to God. There's a supplier here. They're on this old supplier. Honestly.
Very good. It's a great bar. Be on YouTube later, isn't it? That's the new Bilton Escrow House. I think it's revenue and customs. Well, absolutely lovely Bilton. It is HM government. It's a lovely design of a Bilton, as you can see up there. This brings you into Arthur Street and then into Corn Market. Nice break. You see the Bilton is lovely. Let me to the There's her. I think the wee jeweller's up here on the right hand side. It's closing after years. And it's been here since I was a child. Yeah, here it is here. Diamonds, Belfast. You want a nice ring at £4 grand. Yeah, but I believe she's closing. And that used to be the King Arthur. All the mods went. Fucking really sexy bit of this, isn't it? This is where you get all the alleyways in Belfast. Oh, that's a Crown alleyway. And so on. That's Upper Church Lane. This is one of maybe 3 subways in Belfast. You'll see the graffiti and the slippy steps on the way down there. You wouldn't walk here at night. You get mugged and other things. Yeah. This brings you over to the, I think it's the Queen's Bridges or something like that. Oxford Street. Where the restaurant Ox Michelin star restaurant is. That's Montgomery Street, police barracks on the left side there. Who remembers Elliot's? We used to get the stink bombs, and it used to be great around Halloween. Done the false masks and false faces, and you could hire your tuxedos and you get your fireworks where nobody else would get them. Yeah, so that's Elliot's. If you have any memories of it, write in the comments below. As I say, I'm just doing a wee short video. Haven't put anything up, so that's all. See all the false faces. I've been watching the film on Netflix, funny enough, about that. The Monster, I think it's called. Scary show. There's the Oakland building, tallest building in Northern Ireland. Fast road, this. that's us. You see the cranes in the distance, but that's the crane there, the Samson and Goliath crane. That's one of them anyway. And that's the old Victorian bridge. What's the date on that bridge? So we look at it. Yeah, I was right, Queen's Bridge. There you go. So it was widened in 1885, so it's been there long before that. Yeah. But nice. I mean, that river used to be rough as a badger's arse. But that's not too bad now, actually. See, they have a big cordon for catching rubbish and stuff. Because on down there's a weir that doesn't let the tide come up the river anymore. So I'm gonna run here now. Yeah, it's not like me. Now this is another bridge which I don't know the name of. And that's my favourite building there. That's the boat. What a lovely building. Lovely, lovely building. Yeah. Now that is the weir. I can't remember what date that the weir was made. But I went down underneath it when we done tours underneath it to show you. And it was the biggest load of rubbish. I brought children with me too, and we didn't want to see it at all. But you can see the tide, the river's going out now at the minute. So then whenever the tide comes in, it raises up and blocks the tide from coming up the river, which is a good idea. Yeah, and behind us, you've got the Hilton Hotel and the BT Tower. So the BT Tower's to the right and the Hilton Hotel's to the left. And see these apartments, I remember them apartments back in the day. They were going for £43,000 back in the day. I don't know what they're worth now, but they're not going for 43,000, I know that. This area is all being developed. It's a lovely walk area. Walk all around it. It's nice, you can see the two cranes now. So you can see Samson and Goliath. Yeah, and the boats. There's a video of a fella who walks across this bridge over here, this walkway, and he bets the guys, I bet you 30 quid I'll jump off it. And they're all going, I get on it. I'll give you 500 quid if you jump off it. And he just jumps over it. I'll show you a wee clip of it.
Cash in hand, drop it. £100. Right, we'll make a tenner up there. £700 now. £700. Go ahead. He's not going to do that. Not a problem. Carry on. It's £600. 600. 500 and 100 from right. Not a fucking problem. It's not that deep now, Roar. I don't give a fuck. How deep it is? Here, take on there. £600. Now, if you don't do it, you what? 600. No bother. Right, you're not getting in there. You want to bet now? So you don't go in, you what? 600. Right, there's Rolly. Hey, go on. Do it. Not a problem, big fella. Right. No, it's not that deep there. You might break your legs. I don't give a fuck. We'll meet you over there. Yeah. 700. I want the £700. You'll get the 700. That's not worth it. No, man, it is £700. Are you on it? Yeah! Don't do it! Jesus Christ! Oh! Fucking brilliant! What a...
It's unreal. But there's the boat. What a building. Offices and restaurants and accommodation. The boat, the one at the top, is absolutely fantastic. They have a lift. They have a lift in that building that brings their car to the top. You know, so You can bring your Ferrari to the top. Unreal. And that's the walkway bridge, as you can see, on the weir. And there's a seagull, a young gull. That's Tomb Street, Royal Mail Office. Does a lovely reflection in the sunlight. So it does. Tomb Street, Royal Mail. Does a great reflection at night whenever the sun's setting. So, as I say, I have done this before. Something fishy. Yeah, there's it there. There's the fish. The big fish. Made out of delf plates and all bits and pieces of history of Belfast is all recorded all around it. And then you've got the wee pilot there. It's been there a long time too. You know, the boats used to come right up here, right up this street here. And this was Customs House, and this was completely covered in water. The whole way around this building was completely covered in water, and right up by the Albert clock, right the whole way up. And to one side, what do you think? The wee door. They done an April Fool's one time in the news. The news at 6, saying that there was a new apartment at the very top and it was being sold for X amount of money. But there's another underground subway. Aye. So in the day, long before these roads were here, this road here straight up was where the boats used to come. The boats used to go straight up that there street there, and they'd all be locked along. They'd all be tied up the whole way along that street, the whole way up there. There's all wee pubs and alleyways and stuff where all the sailors used to sit and have a drink before all these apartments were built. Yeah. So this is an old building here too. I think it's Transport and General Workers. I think it is. Yeah, you can see the old buildings, like very like Russian sort of thing. Yeah, Union. Yeah, it's Transport House. So that would be Transport House and General Workers Union. There's Ulster says, yeah. Right. We're coming up to the big hotel now on the right hand side here. Part of the hotel, anything. Now there's an old building there. Look at that. I must find out what that is for you. But it's obviously been there a while. We'll find out soon. So that's Jazzy's. That's Bert Jazz's bar. It's a jazz bar. I've actually had food in there. It's nice. And that would be part of the hotel, the Merchant Hotel. At £300 and £400 a room. Yeah. You've got the Spaniard bar up there as well. See, there's nice decorating up there. Skipper Street. See, they've done the streets with the old cobblestones, because them streets were the old cobblestones. I'll take it down to up, sure. I'll take it down to up. Yeah. Nice street. Nice hotel. Yeah, very nice indeed. This is part of the Cathedral Quarter, and that's the National Bar in there. It's nice. 66 club open Friday, Saturday and Saturday to 3 a.m. in the morning. Oh. There's the Spaniard. Oh. The Spaniard bar, it's well known, isn't it? That's the Thirsty Goat in front of us. And the old building. That's a lovely building, I think. See, they put the net round the front of it to stop the pigeons from shouting on the front of it. But yeah, that's the Merchant Hotel. And that is an expensive hotel, let me tell you. But I love it's an old bank, but I love the bit on the top. If you can see all the statues on the top. Beautiful statues. Bit of weeds growing on it, maybe needs a bit of cleaning, but yeah, it looks lovely. Yeah, and the doormen all look lovely in it. Are you standing? There's a thirsty goat. A right few thirsty goats around here at night, so there is. That's the cloth here, that's part of the Merchant Hotel. Still on Skipper Street, heading to Mooring Street. Mooring Street, the only thing down Mooring Street would be the Premier Inn. So we'll cut up this way. That's the Yardbird there in front of us. Some lovely wall murals here, isn't there? Some great music in there at night. Plenty of restaurants. There's a big guy there. That's all open in there. So you can sit and have a smoke outside if you want. I love the cobblestone streets here, isn't it lovely? Look at them. Yeah. The black box. Another wall mural here, an exchange place. Exchange place is here. That's the alleyway. Lovely. Now, the most famous alleyway of them all has to be the Hard Bar and Commercial Court. Probably the most photographed bar you'll see. That's it here. The Duke of York. A bar that doesn't make money like hell. This bar never stops. And it's a lovely interior and inside. Beautiful interior. He collected trays, ashtrays, from all over the world. You can see it. Unreal. Lovely place. Lovely bar. All the different street signs around Belfast. Donegal Gardens, you've got the whole lot there. But this is the most filmed, one of the most filmed and maybe photographed alleyways in Belfast, I would say. Yeah. It's nice at night. It's nice when it's lit up at night. And that's it now. Sorry I'm going a little fast, but you can put a pause on it at any time. Now there's a bar up here. Hi. I don't know if it will be open today, but sure, we'll dander up. Have a look at it. That used to be another arcade where you could walk through, and then there was a fire and it ruined it. But someone should open it. That was a brilliant. It used to record shops, book shops, everything. And the fire ruined it. Now, that John Hewitt bar is owned by the council. So they're not held to any, they have everything, you name it, they have it in there on top. So that's the John Hewitt bar. And again, it's busy at night with music and stuff. So this is bringing us down to the cathedral. This is one of the reasons why it's called the Cathedral Quarter. Yeah. There's a big square here normally, and there's usually things in the square facing the cathedral. So there is.
I'm pretty sure.
You can see the pigeons in the top there, all cropping on the roof. Although the cathedral looks pretty clean. There's a certain, what's this? The Lady Boys? Bangkok's the Lady Boys. Anybody want to go and see Bangkok's ladyboys. There you go. Well, that's the cathedral. So I always go in here, get my hair cut. Brother's 47. Great job. So haircut, happy days. Now, go through these alleyways here. That has to be Elvis. Is it Elvis? No, maybe not. There's a guy here that does Elvis, isn't it? Are you the Elvis guy?
That's right.
I watch you on TikTok all the time.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, very good. I live down in Fermanagh.
Oh, very good, right?
How's it going for it, Emma? Is it going well?
Aye, doing alright. Alright, Alright, it's October now, so
It's not. Is it? Alright, so wait. It is October.
yeah, it'll be quiet for a bit, but
Yeah.
Christmas will, yeah.
Christmas will sort it out here. Good luck, Annie. Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much, and you know.
That's Elvis the singer. Oh, had a wee clip of his on it. Very good. So these apartment buildings that are attached to Victoria Square all had to become vacant because they were unsafe, falling apart. Still believe. People are up and they have had mortgages and stuff like that there, but they're out the money, so the mortgage company, the insurance company's not paying back. So yeah, that's the crack with them. Imagine that, huh? And there's the Garrick Bar back to the start again. Yes. That's Ruby Sandwich Bar, huh? Busy wee place too. Right. I must get into my car. Okay. Right, see you later, lads. That building's, that used to be a council building, and it is derelict now. But look at the way nature takes over. Look at the steps and all. Huh? Unreal, or what? See the way nature takes over? It just starts to take it all back. Unreal. Look there, quick lights. That's Casement Park on the left hand side. Still nothing being done years later. Don't think anything will be done in the west of the city. This is where the white car's coming out now, is where the two army corporals reversed into the funeral cortege. You remember that? Just here. There's the new Anderstown Leisure Centre on the left with the outdoor tubes. Yeah. You've got St. Agnes's Chapel. Many a funeral came out of there during the Troubles. Yeah, many a funeral. Riverdale down into the left. That's the old Sinn Féin office on the right there we just passed. Sleep Galleon Parade on the right. Busy wee place this time, must say. Let's just pop into this shop here. Just pop in. Some Michaels. The floor's got. It's the Ballyone Health Centre across the road where everybody used to go to the doctors. I don't know, is it I think it still is a practice. I'm not sure. So the two roads, this is Anderstown Road, goes on to Stewartstown Road, but on the right hand side is Shaw's Road, and it would bring you up to the Glen Road. And I'm just going to travel up through Lenadoon where I'm from. So up that road there to your right where the bus is turning is Shaw's Road, and this is Stewartstown Road now. This would bring you straight to Lisburn if you kept on it, or Twinbrook or Polglass or Dunmurray Lane. That's St. Genevieve's there, St. Genevieve's and Joe's, they're mixed now. This is the tartan uniform at the bottom. Hillhead, and you've got the Hunting Lodge bar on the right hand side coming up here as well. So there's the Hunting Lodge. Many a night I've had in there, I'm sure everybody's had many a night in there. A few pints. There's the glider way past. You'd never seen a glider, a bus like that. You'd hardly see a bus coming down this road when I lived here. But anyway, that's years gone by. So this is Greenway's shop on the left hand side up here. That's owned by the Dorans. They actually own the place up in Glen Navy. Can't remember the name of it. So we're going to turn into Lenadoon Avenue here. Lenadoon's originally where I'm from. If I can get turned in here. This road does be busy. Yeah, so that's where Julie Livingstone was shot with a plastic bullet and murdered there. As a passing army Saracen just fired indiscriminately for no reason. Hit her in the head and she died the next day. Terrible. This is where you'd see all the gun bottles, and you'd see the old McQuillan's lorry being pushed back by the six-wheeler Saracen. It was just directly here. It was just directly here. This is where it happened. These houses were all belonging to Protestant, and then they were being taken over by Catholic. Look, it happened in both areas, so you know one balances the other, if you know what I mean. So on up is the bottom of Landing Avenue here, and where the bus is coming out ahead, you can see up there is called Falkara Drive. This used to be the Daily Mirror, where the Daily Mirror was printed. To your left, where them houses are now. And you've heard of the hunger strikers. Well, Joe McDonnell was actually living here on the right hand side. You'll see the black plaque on the road, on the house. So we'll turn into Falkara Drive down here. This is where I'm from now. That's Carrickhill Gardens down into the left. And I used to all stand at that alleyway at night. That was McPeak's alleyway. Glentees Drive brings you up to Glentees Flats. Now, over here on the right hand side, you can see over here is 49 Falkara Drive. That's where I grew up, just in the middle there. And McGuire's next door, the Rooneys and the McGibbons and the Malones, and yeah, and the Marleys, yeah. And there's the Suffolk Inn, and across is Colin Glen. So we're going up the Suffolk Road now. This is Suffolk Road, brings you up into Hannestown. Now to the right hand side would be the Half Moon Lake. It's just a wee lake. It was used in Victorian times. And then you have the Donegal Celtic in the left here. That's Donegal Celtic's ground for football. And this brings you up to Upper Glen Road. There's the wee lads on their scooters, wow. Now underneath them pylons is that used to be the bottom of Hannestown Hill, but the Hannestown Hill was so steep, the gradient was so steep on it, that lorries and their brakes were failing. And in fact, one time the lorry, I shouldn't be laughing, the lorry went straight across the road and went straight through a house. And lucky enough there was no one in the house at the time whenever the lorry went through the house. But it led them to change the road. Then the road goes down and then turns to the left just to knock off the speed of it. And plus, if something did go off the road, it's going to go into a sort of field or a place that's less populated by people. But yeah, I'll see if I can hook out a newspaper clipping from that. Yeah, so I got my hair cut there. Great job. Them barbers are absolutely great. I see your man's off on holidays wherever he is. He's probably watching this and he'll be going, I should have been there to know. Well, your mate got a fiver tip. So I'll let him go. It's a busy road now. This was never busy at all, and now it's busy. So anyhow, there's the old road where it used to come down here, just here. It used to come down, and straight across the road, it used to go straight across. And that's the lorry's brakes failed one time and went straight over that road. It didn't hit anybody, lucky enough. No cars were coming, and straight through a house. Unreal. Now this is the part that they rebuilt to stop the, stop it all from reducing the speed of the hill. This is Hammerstown Hill, and one of the biggest hills in Belfast. It brings you up to the Black Mountain with a view of Belfast, at the top of Davis. You'll see the big aerial up here above it. If you look up to the right,